This is PGA Tour 2K21. We're on Xbox Series X, where the game now actually does have a little bit of an upgrade to it. So we're getting a 4K resolution, and now we're getting 60 FPS. There is auto HDR support noted in the actual Xbox menu, but the TV does not seem to have that being applied to it when I check. So to get 60 FPS, you actually have to go over to the settings and you have to go to graphics, and then you can change it from 30 Hertz, which will be the default, to 60 Hertz, and that'll be 60 FPS. And this was mentioned as a small update from someone at 2K, from 2K in the menu of this one, or basically in their members forum where they're talking about it. And yeah, it was just kind of a sneaky upgrade to the game. So this is really the best golfing game out there. I think it actually might be technically the only golfing game out there at the current moment in time in regards to, options that are present. And yeah, it's actually really good. I reviewed it, I think, not too long ago. And now I'm back for basically, some more, and to show off this new increased frame rate, which is kind of cool. And you can turn it off anytime you want. And this can actually also be applied if you're on, kind of last-gen consoles as well, if you want to give it a whirl and see if it works for you. So I think that's a nice option to have. So this one has a fascinating history to it. So first off, we've got basically, this used to be the golf club. So there was two the golf club games, I guess. And now there's, I forgot, this one's got such a hill thing to it. I gotta get used to this again. But basically, I think there was two golf clubs. I don't think they did a third one, but the golf club series was basically this smaller, more indie-like take on golfing. And it was actually pretty good. At least I thought the second was decent. And then 2K was come in under the brand and we'll do PGA Tour. So they got I think the golf club got PGA branding. Then they ended up going under 2K. So then it was 2K, or PGA Tour 2K, right? So that's where that name comes from. Basically, getting the naming of PGA Tour. If you don't know, golfing has a long history in gaming, especially the tour in that regard. But then, so follow me here. Standalone, then under the banner, now PGA Tour 2K21. Now they have a long-term partnership rights for the Tiger Woods name, which is really neat. Now, for, I guess, technically younger people, you might not get why that's interesting, but some of the older ones that have been in gaming for a long time will probably know that, Tiger Woods is actually a really long-term golf name. There was Tiger Woods PGA Tour for I don't know, there's probably 15 of them, right? At one point. I think it went all the way up till the 360 generation of gaming, until that, and then there was the switch to, Xbox One, PS4, and then from there they kind of, I think, dropped the Tiger Woods part of it because he wasn't having a good time or something like that, or there was other reasons. But yeah, and then he's gone, and EA did one kind of PGA Tour or whatever on, basically technically it's still current gen, but the Xbox One generation of gaming. So now we're getting this switch where 2K has basically put everything in place where they can recreate the magic of that series, but under this particular brand of golf, which is really good. So you're just seeing regular gameplay here, and I'm not doing anything particularly well here. I usually, my last one, I'm actually doing pretty well in that one, in regards to things. Having some issues getting the, getting used to the terrain again. It's a bit of an adjustment having to do that. Yeah, see, you gotta factor in that hill a lot on this one. And it's a little bit hard to get back into the swing again, that perfect, but I was hitting some real bangers when I did my last review of this one. But what's cool about this is not only can you do, play on a selection of great courses, you can do the PGA Tour, then there's all these extra events. And then on top of that, they have the ability to create your own maps. So, and then play other maps too. Not just, no, that wasn't very hard. but like not just play what you've made, but you can go and you can download and play other maps that others have created. And they got some really cool courses out there, some really interesting designs. So you can virtually play this as long as you want, and they add, at least as far as I'm aware, new content to this all the time, which is kind of neat. If we do there. And I say that new content as in, like, the actual game itself, but also... Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me on that one? Right? Like... Oh, that was, like, right there on the edge. Anyways. Like I was saying, they had, like, new things that you can do customization-wise in regards to having new items to play with in that. So it's really, technically, any of the year that you grab these golfing games, because I think it was, like, the golf club, or the club, and then the club 2, and then it's this one. And they might have done a meets PGA Tour or something like that in there. Anyways, like I was saying, you can grab any of them, and it's just, like, you could play them forever, because there's... user-generated content in regards to the courses that you can play. And I think that in itself is actually really smart, because it just provides, as much content as you want. And it's got some interesting mechanics to it. It gives you a lot of tools to kind of fine-tune your golfing ability. It's very well done and a very unique experience. It's got a lot of content to it. And I'm genuinely surprised, because they don't seem to be pushing anything too much in here, like microtransactions wise. It seems pretty straightforward. You can just enjoy the game without having to really, worry about too many things. So there's a bit of a hill there. Let's see if we get the straight kind of going there. And it always slightly goes to the right every goddamn time I do this. Killing me, just killing me out there. Like, it was good, but and it also, like, visually, it kind of looks really nice. Especially on, with the Xbox One X enhancement being carried forward, and now the 60 FPS, it's really quite lovely. it really is. It feels lively, it feels alive, and it looks really good. I think they've put together a real gem with this game. I can't say for, like, future years and stuff like that, but for now they've really put together, a gem of a game that I think is really, really good. Too much power. Too much power. Too much to the side. Oh, no. Oh, no. You didn't plan that one. Play it where it lies. Play it where it lies. Okay, well, it's not the worst in the world, I think I didn't hit that hard enough. Oh, jeez. Third shot. Bad shape. Oh, come on, man. I'm doing my best out here. And always to the side. Always. I don't know. I think it's kind of a fun game. Like, if you like golfing, and I know there's people that are going to be way better at this game than I am, but, if you like golfing, I think this actually is a really nice and solid game. Oh, right over the edge there. You're killing me. Absolutely killing me. But now we're going to switch over to one of those custom maps so you can see that in action. Oh, that was terrible. Alright, so we loaded what should be a community-created level here. I could have picked something more wacky, but I thought this one looked really nice. So there's also player customization, different ways to kind of change up how you look in the game, and then they've got some other, pro-type things too. It's just like a really great variety of content that's present here. I'm going to try to go really hardcore and see if that actually works for me or not. And I feel like it's actually going to go right into the pond because I didn't go hardcore enough.
Oh, that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that one took a dive.
Right into the pond. Okay, we play from here. Let's do it from the bridge. There's like a Chernobyl one too. I was very tempted. I was like, oh, this might be very entertaining. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know, I think it's pretty easy to understand the mechanics of this one, and then on top of that, they just have a lot of intricate choices that you could make in regards to becoming more, kind of professional and intense about the game. It's really up to you how, kind of involved you want to get with this one, and I think that's kind of interesting, the different challenges, the different ways you can play it. And like I said, there's always, like, new things to check out, new adventures to be had. Lots of golf time to enjoy. Oh, that's some high-res grass we got there, eh? Super high-res. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, let's do that. Oh! Perfect, but not at all perfect. Way too hard. Should have let it roll. Should have been a little bit in front of it. It's really about fine-tuning. Once you get that, like, special soft spot, you just, like, get some real zingers and just, like, knock these ones in there.
Could be a good one.
Yep. I'm feeling the frustration too, player. I'm feeling the frustration too. He used to have such a hot shot. I feel like it's oh, there's some horses. It's a very lovely course. What is this? I kind of want to recommend this one. And you pop this up here, and it doesn't really tell you. It's like Austria or something like that. It's really quite delightful. Okay, where are we? Oh wow, that's quite interesting. Okay, let's yeah, right there. Okay. Let's see what we got going on there. Beautiful backdrop. Majestic forest, trees for miles. You really feel like you're in a magical place.
We're about 205 yards out from here.
It's fast, but it should get us in close. Or not. I guess I totally botched that. I had no idea. Oh no.
Alright, here we go. This one's for birdie.
It's a far shot. Oh, come on. You're killing me today, game, with some of these. Just killing me. I wonder, you know, back in the day, I wonder how heated Tiger Woods games would get. I bet they were pretty intense between the competitive players. But it's going to be so weird, because it's going to probably be like, what, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2K22 or something like that. That's fascinating to me. Absolutely fascinating. Hey, look, there's a cow. Okay, well, that did not go anywhere near where I aimed. That's not good.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time? Oh, be quiet, you. It's like they're always counting my downfall. They never want me to succeed out there on the green. Drives me nuts. Yes, yes. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about out there. It's being a golf pro.
That'll keep you at 2 over for the round. Okay, this
Is it like a castled estate?
to deal with.
I'm going for it all.
Get out of there. That's just too
What
bad.
happened here? Did it hit a tree? No, that was disappointing. It's like it's walking along the path to victory. But not my victory.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, it is too bad. And that's the replay.
Yeah, I don't care. Hit it from the cart path.
Never thought about the trees. Nobody ever thinks about the trees.
And your approach is heading right at the pin.
I don't know how we're going to recover this, guys.
Okay, we are back in the fairway. Setting up here now for our third shot.
Oh, that was way too light. Oh no. Ugh. Yeah. And now the paid.
Okay, here's your fourth. 7.
Okay, let's end strong, end strong.
This putt's going.
Alright, there's PGA Tour
Okay, that's
2K21.
for bogey.
Until the next one.